What's going on, everybody?
What's going on with you there? Showing me the butts. Like your purrs, though. You have such a soft coat. You always have a soft coat.
Guys, we've been making some changes with this. Check it out. Got a brand new desk here. Look at how big this desk is. Finally, I have space to spread out and have more than one computer if I want. And just set stuff on it. I'm stoked for this desk. We've changed a bunch of things in here and it feels great. Check out this room. It might not look that different to you. We've moved the sofa or the futon over to this side. We're keeping this side open for now. Steph and I talked about that recently. It doesn't look totally open, but at least without any permanent big furniture, the whole room feels different. We also moved out my desk that I used to work at over there, and the wine rack that was right here. And now the space is wide open. We might be moving this over to here, but we haven't decided yet. But even this room feels different now. I have natural light coming in while I work, except at night. That wine rack here, we moved the router right there. It was always right there, but we put the rack. Yeah. And it's still warm enough today. Have the window open. The desk, the small desk, which I was using, is out here. I listed it on Craigslist yesterday. I already had 4 people contact me, and a lady's supposed to be coming in about 5 minutes. It's right here. It's right there, yep. All right, small change of plans. The lady isn't coming and she never messaged me, so I messaged her and she wrote back and said no thank you, but I had several other people who's messaging me right now. I think it's I don't know if it's a man or a woman. In a weird twist of events, the guy bought the desk and I'm gonna deliver it to him with my truck because it doesn't fit in his car. He's out here, I think. I just gotta open the garage. Going on a little desk delivery road trip. All right, got the desk right here, loaded up, and I'm following, it's a couple, and they live pretty close to here, so it's reasonable. And funny story, I told them I had a truck if we weren't able to get the desk into their car, and he said, how about I give you $20 to deliver it? And I said, I'll take 15. I'm not trying to rob anybody or be greedy, so I'm following them right now. This is it. And they got a nice car too, so you don't want to risk trying to put the desk in the back and scraping up the interior. On my way back. They're both really nice, and it's a lovely day today. I'm glad I got to come outside a little bit. We were up really late last night, so that's why Steph is still home right now, resting. These are really nice apartments here too, or townhomes, I guess. I don't know, how would you classify these? Townhomes or apartments? I guess it depends on who you ask. He gave me $15 to deliver it, and then when he paid me, he overpaid me by $1. It's $50 for the desk and $15 for delivery, so $65, and he gave me $63, and he's like, oh, I need to get you $2 more.
He goes in the house, he comes back out and hands me 3. I said, hang on a second, how much did you give me? So I counted it out, I'm like, you gave me an extra $1. Back in the crib now in Miyuki. Good morning, sunshine. Looks like somebody found their way to you. Gave you a nice morning snuggle. Afternoon snuggle. Tell you one thing, you can rely on this cat. She's there for you. She's there for both of us. I'm trying to be there for her too, you know? Oh, she likes that. Oh, you like that. Oh, you like that. Right under the chin, moms. How'd you sleep?
I slept better. I just had a bunch of really crazy dreams.
Yeah. I know we were talking about him before I turned the camera on. I think I'm gonna go gas the truck up since it's really low.
Okay.
Whoa! Hey, Miss Purrs. You tired too, just like mommy's? I'm just a little embarrassed of the camera, Dad. Are you cool here if I go? Okay. Oh, hey, by the way, Redskins won on the second to last play of the game. Touchdown, 23-20 against the Philadelphia Eagles.
Nice. You're demonstrating how late in the day it is.
It's all good, moms. It's all good. He's got the little Mackies, right?
One thing that I've been doing over the course of the last couple of days is preparing and drying some of my herbs. These are the oregano plants that I had. There's some oregano there. I had so many herbs, you guys. So many herbs. And I knew I couldn't bring them all in for the winter. I have a small oregano plant, which is here on the window. I don't know if you can see it, but this guy will keep growing throughout the winter, or I'm going to try to keep it growing throughout the winter. And then this is some sage that I'm going to try to keep going. But I had like 3 sage plants and I had 3 or 4 oregano plants. So I cut it up and I dried it in my oven at, what was it, like 180 or something for hours. And then I get this. And then I also dried some parsley, some sage, basil, and then this is summer savory, which I figured I'd try to dry as well. And these are the herbs that are also going to remain. Some rosemary. This is also parsley. This I'm going to try to keep going, or I'm going to break it up because there's a lot of big bunches. I might just take one of these and put in a smaller pot. And this is the thyme, which I'd like to have and put in a smaller pot so that I can hang it up on the windows like these. Because see, I still have basil, 2 basil plants. This is another sage plant. Like I said, I had a lot of sage. And then in here, I have a little pot of thyme, but it's kind of like on and off. And then this, I'm growing some cat grass for Maki because soon it's going to be too cold for her to go out and get grass. So I'm gonna have to make a tutorial showing you guys how I make these pot hangers sometime soon. But I've got basil going here as well. Yeah, and I love these like little waterers. One of you guys sent this one, which was the bee, but I've also got these glass globes over here, which I like because it waters it just enough and not too much. And I don't have it dripping out the bottom. As for drying herbs, I tried it 2 ways because like these are hung dried parsley, and then those are oven dried parsley. I think I like the oven drying for the parsley. I think it keeps it a little bit greener and fresher versus this. However, for some other herbs, like for the oregano, I think that I might actually prefer drying it hung, because this looks a whole lot better than that, which looks kind of brown. I don't know. Any herb experts out there? Let me know what you think. I'm still really new at all of this.
Richard's home, but it might be hard for him to get some work done. Rocky, what are you doing? What are you doing? Are you gonna be the editor tonight? Huh? Huh? Yeah? I wanna see good work out of you.
I'd love for you to help me out editing. It'd be incredible.
Are you gonna be a master editor? So I'm just gonna sit here and look cute. That's right, there's the mouse.
Finished working with the herbs. My hands smell all herby because I put them in jars, crumpled them up, put them in jars, the dried herbs anyways. And now I'm sitting in the studio, my studio area. This is where I do a lot of my painting. My messy shelves and my paintbrushes, and I got candles up there because sometimes I like to light candles. And there's not a lot of art on the walls in case I get splashes like I did there. One of the fun techniques that I like to do is to put hot glue and then paint over it and see what comes out, because it's just fun. I just like to have fun. And I'm sitting right next to this heater because it's super cold. And what I'm actually doing is a couple of different things. First thing, I am playing an app game that I found called Lunar Flowers, which I think is really just beautiful. It was free and it's a beautiful, easy game to play. Like, it's just swiping your finger and making patterns. It's pretty cool. I enjoy it. I recommend it. And I'm just playing it because I thought it was inspiring. I've also got another project. I usually have like 5 or 6 projects going at the same time. This is a Plarn project. Plarn is plastic yarn, and I got some bags here and a pair of scissors. And what I do is cut the bags up into little sections like this, and then you take them and you spread them out, and it turns into a yarn. You do a slip stitch like you might have done with hair ties as a girl when you're a kid, and it looks like this, you know. There's some Plarn that has yet to be put into a ball, and then you can use that. And I crochet, so I'm working on making a bag out of used plastic bags. Kind of a fun recycling project. And those are things that I do. I'm really enjoying this house too, by the way. I gotta say, we have the futon in here now, Matthew's new favorite place to hang out. And I have a feeling that I'm going to really enjoy hanging out there as well. I hope you guys enjoy this video and just a snippet into our lives. If you did, click the like button. Thanks for subscribing. That's it. I'm out of here. Bye.
Were you born in Cuba?
Yes. In Cameroon, Cuba. Close to Havana.
So when was the last time you were back in Cuba?
2010.
2010?
Yes.
From Philadelphia, that's from
No, I'm not from there. That's where you were. When they put a cow in.
Are you from DR or are you from Puerto Rico?
Puerto Rico.
But you
Half Dominican.
half Dominican.
He has the Baina in the blood.
Yeah.
Yo, hook me up with some. I want to go to Cuba. I want to take Stephanie to Cuba.
You
Can we-
could. Let's
what-
go.
Let's go together?
Yeah. Let's do it.